Women Ministry is a non-profit organization whose main focus is building hope and faith in the woman through the love of God.
We're in one of the villages in Chamfma, and we are here to give sugar, salt, and kerosene for the lighting. And people are excited, as you can see. This is because we have different projects that gives us money. So at the end of the month, or in between the month, this is how we benefit. Everybody is excited, and thank you for your support. We always believe in a helping hand and not a handout.
And this brings high level of poverty, lack of access to basic health services, poor education facilities,
some parents have failed to buy school uniforms for those children. We have some orphanages in the school, but sometimes it is very difficult to identify those whom we can say the HIV.
Let me say their families, they are not rich enough to afford them with enough educational materials, such as books, uniforms, pads themselves. Other girls have torn uniforms, and they may make them to feel ashamed.
We are almost in a temporary classroom, so we need still assistance, at least to construct another new classroom which is permanent in the school.
lack of safe water, poor hygiene and sanitation are the major factors.
Around here in Chamfma village is the source of water. We only have one source of water which accommodates the schools that's around and the villages which are around, and you find that someone walks miles and miles to come and get some little bit of clean water here. And another challenge, we have girl dropouts. We have so many girls that drop out from schools just because the parents cannot afford. And once a child finishes primary 5, you find the girl pregnant, and other girls are sold out to get married because of poverty, maybe because of the conditions at home, and when there is no school fees to continue up with the other upper classes. So that's where we come in as Initiative Save African Children, that we provide tertiary institutions where they can learn something like crafts, they learn technical things like mechanical. At least we keep them in school, we keep their life going, and they can learn to be self-sustaining. You know, they can do, like we do crafts, they do carpentry, and life goes on. They do hairdressing, they do tailoring, and that is life. That is what we are doing as Initiative Save African Children. Then with other kids, we try to find sponsorships so the child goes back to school, at least till the sponsor fails, and that's the end of the life.
This calls for public-private partnership to strengthen community-based livelihood. A government official also testifies.
I would like to thank Madam Angela to come to add more effort in our sub-county.
Here are some success stories.
First, Women Ministry. Olwa bino byekitukoleire kubanga tubweine nga tufunye obuyambi okuva mu kibiina ekyo ifwe abakyala abayiganga n'abaana n'abaami twebaliza galala kubanga kitukoleire ekintu ekitusanyuisa.
Here present my expressions towards the Faith Women Ministry and the initiative Save African Children for the support they have rendered to uplift the women together with the children of Africa, and particularly in Uganda.
Several Ugandans, especially in the rural areas, could not educate their children, while those few who managed could not provide scholastic materials. A number of people who joined Faith Women Ministry was supported in the following ways. The members use this venture into business enterprises to improve on their household income. NGO work in partnership with the local community-based organization to transform the lives of people living with HIV/AIDS, the orphans, and people with disabilities.
In 2007, I founded Initiative Save African Children. Initiative Save African Children is a charitable children's organization whose focus is to rescue the African orphans in the bad situations that they face. We saw so many children being orphaned, and as they were orphaned, they were left in the hands and the care of the grandmothers. And because the grandmothers could not afford to pay the school fees, to pay the medication, to cater for all the needs of these children, or the orphans, that's when Initiative Save African Children was born. In sub-Saharan Africa, 31 million girls of primary school age and 32 million girls of lower secondary school age were out of school by 2013. That means a large number of those children are vulnerable, because if a child is not going to school, is going to get married early in her life. Therefore, because of those challenges that we have seen in the schools and the education system, we invite you to come on board, come on the ground, come and visit with us and see for yourself what is happening and how you can be involved in this project.